Good evening, dear students. So I hope you are able to view the question as it is shown in the digital board, correct? Could you please confirm that you are able to
Yes, sir.
do this one? Okay,
Yes, sir.
great. All right. So now let's start, discussing on this. So all these questions are up to the level of JEE Main. They are not up to the level of JEE Advanced. So let's start finding the solution for the in each one of this. So if you look into the first question, find the vertex, axis, directrix, tangent at the vertex, and the length of the lattice rectum of the parabola. So how you have done this thing, dear students? Could you please tell me what is the coordinate of the vertex?
So minus 33 by 32 and minus 3 by 2.
Minus 3 by 2. Okay. Pratik? Dear Pratik?
Yes, sir, I got disconnected. What?
Okay. So what I'm saying is that what is the vertex you got?
Minus 33 by 2, comma, minus 3 by 4.
Minus 32 by 33 by 2.
33 by 32.
No, I'm asking to Pratik. Let Pratik answer. Dear Pratik? Hello, dear Pratik, could you please answer?
Minus 33 by 32 minus 3 by 4.
Correct. That is the correct answer. But Shrest, you said something different, right?
Minus 3 by 4.
But you said,
Yes,
but
that's
initially
minus
you
3
said
by 4.
minus 3 by 2, if I heard clearly. Anyway, that's fine. So you got minus 33 by 32, comma minus 3 by 4, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the equation of the axis?
Y plus 3 by 4 is equal to 0.
It is the correct one. And what is the equation of the directrix? Equation of the directrix?
So is it x plus 49 by 32?
X plus 17.
X plus 49 by 32.
By 32
X plus
is equal to
17.
0.
X plus 49 by 32 equal to 0. That is the equation of the directrix. I hope all of you got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just reading out the answer. Now, if someone is not actually getting the answer, then you let me know, then I can explain. Then the equation of the tangent at the vertex is x plus 33 by 32 equal to 0. And
Yes, sir.
length of the lattice rectum is 2. Correct, no?
Sir, I didn't get equation of tangent.
Okay, you didn't get the equation of tangent. Okay, let me discuss this thing. See, if you look into the question, it is the equation of the tangent at the vertex. Okay, so let me, this is the question paper, what you see. So let me take the, solution and answer it so that it will be clear to you. So So that was the question, if you look into it, correct, no? That is the question. So descriptive question 1, I'm just giving it as descriptive question DQ1. And to understand that particular solution, you need to understand the, to enter derivation so that we can, find it effectively. So if you look into this is the solution workout, so that you can have a look into it, and then followed by you can have a discussion. If you look into the solution, I hope all of you able to get it. So let the solution come at any point, because I made it in a very detailed solution. I hope all of you got it. Now, the specific question, Shrestha, what you have is that, the tangent at the vertex. Now, if you look into the tangent at the vertex, it's nothing but capital X equal to 0, no? Because we made a transformation, correct? Clear or not clear? If you recall that all of you are able to view the solution, no? Clearly, or anyone has any difficulty in viewing this solution? Shrestha, you are able to view the solution?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, see, what happened is that whatever the equation is given, from that equation, we actually made a transformation to y square equal to 4ax. Correct? Now, y square equal to 4ax means what? It is a parabola. So, parabola with, as if that this is our capital X, positive capital x-axis, negative x-axis, positive y-axis, negative y-axis, and this is the origin. So, as if this is the parabola, correct or not? Equation of the tangent and vertex is nothing but y-axis, no? And what is the equation of y-axis? X equal to 0. Dear Shrestha, I hope you got it. Any difficulty, please do let me know. Or shall I proceed to the next question?
So you can proceed to the next question.
Okay. Fine. Now let me go to the next one. So if you look into the next question, if 2, 3 is the focus and x equal to 2y plus 6 is the directrix of a parabola, let me pull that question and then find the equation of the axis, coordinate of the vertex, length of the latus rectum, and the equation of the latus rectum of the parabola. So let me pull the question. After that, we'll start discussing solution to this one. So this is, the second descriptive question from parabola. Now, if 2, 3 is, as you see, 2, 3 is the focus and x equal to 2y plus 6 is the directrix of a parabola, then find the equation of the axis, coordinate of the vertex, length of the latus rectum, and the equation of the latus rectum of the parabola. These are the things we need to find it out. So we can have a discussion. So in the same manner, so you can let me know what you found out. So you can let me know that find what is the equation of the axis.
So 2x plus y minus 8.
2x plus y minus 8. Okay. Looks like it is not correct. So a small mistake has happened. So we know what? We know that the axis of the parabola is the line that passes through the focus and perpendicular to the directrix, correct or not? So in this case, we get the equation of the axis of the parabola is equal to what? Y minus 3 should be minus 2 into x minus 2, na? Correct? I hope you must be agree to me. Please work out and let me share the solution with you. Then we can, discuss. Dear stressed, you can let me know, why you got 8. Pratik and Tejas, you can also let me know what value you got.
Sir, I didn't get this.
Okay, let's discuss this solution. Okay, the first question is that find the equation of the axis. These questions are so testing of the fundamentals. What is the equation of axis? What is axis of a parabola? We know that the axis of the parabola is the line that passes through the focus, correct or not? And perpendicular to the directrix, correct or not? Tell me. Anyone has any doubt? Please do let me know. Let's consider a parabola, just a simple, y square equal to 4x parabola. So this is the positive direction of x-axis. This is negative direction of x-axis. This is positive direction of y-axis. This is negative direction of y-axis. So let me draw the parabola in a different color. So if you look into this parabola, y square equal to 4ax, what it is, axis. Axis is this x-axis, no? Now that x-axis has a property. What is the property? That it's not only x-axis here, in context to this question, it is the axis of the parabola. X-axis is the axis of the parabola. Then what its property? Its property that it is actually passing through the focus. Remember, this is the focus a comma 0. It passing through the focus, and definitely the directrix. Directrix is where? Here is the directrix, correct or not? So it's perpendicular to the directrix. So this is the fundamental, definition of the axis of a parabola. What is that? It is actually passing through focus and it is perpendicular to the directrix of the parabola. Now, as the directrix of the equation of the directrix of the parabola is given, that is the equation of the directrix, no? So then the straight line which is perpendicular to this directrix should have a slope of -2. Why? Because this straight line has a slope of 1/2 slope, correct or not? So its perpendicular straight line should have slope of -2. That's what we are seeing. Now at the same time it is passing through the focus, that is 2, 3. So that should be the equation of the axis of the parabola, no, dear students? Shreyas, do you agree to me?
Yes, sir.
And then you said the answer is that 2x plus y minus 8 equal to 0. You understood now why it is not -8?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is very fundamental, dear students. Okay. Now let's come to the next one. Did you find the coordinate of the vertex? Did you get the coordinate of the vertex?
No, sir, I didn't get.
Okay.
No,
Now,
sir.
you see, entire solution, what I did.
Sir, I didn't get it.
Definitely. We'll discuss that one. And you see, entire solution, I did it without drawing any diagram. If you look into in the right hand side, this part. So, why? Because, these are the different attributes of a parabola. What are those? Directrix, equation of the axis, coordinate of the vertex, length of the latus rectum. All these things are, the different attributes of a parabola, so that when these terms are coming, if you have a very clear understanding about parabola, all these things you can visualize. Still, I draw it because just to explain further. Now, let A be the point of intersection of the axis of the parabola and that of the directrix of the parabola. Correct or not? Let A be the point of intersection of the axis of the parabola and that of the directrix of the parabola. Then what will be the point? This is the point. So that means you have two equations. One equation is that 2x plus y minus 7 equal to 0. Okay. By the way, this diagram, what you see in the left hand side, it is a symbolic representation that exactly doesn't represent the, the parabola under the, question. Because you see in the diagram what I have drawn here, the directrix of the parabola, is actually, parallel to y-axis, but actual equation is x equal to 2y plus 6. So that you should. But here is a symbolic representation just to make an analogy that how we can find the, the coordinate of the vertex. Now let's first find the point of intersection of the axis of the parabola. Suppose A be the point of intersection of the axis of the parabola and that of the directrix. And both the equations we are aware, that we know the axis of the parabola. We just found out the axis of the parabola, that is 2x plus y minus 7 equal to 0. And we also know the directrix of the parabola. So then we found the coordinate of the point A. And here we found the coordinate of the point A as 4, minus 1. Now, the coordinate of the vertex of the parabola, is the midpoint of the line segment joining the focus and the point A. Correct or not? Dear student, all of you got my point? The coordinate of the vertex, this is the vertex, no? Coordinate of the vertex of the parabola is the midpoint of the line joining the focus. Focus is already given 2, 3. Got it, no? So suppose this is the focus. Generally focus is denoted by S, 2, 3. And this is the point A, which is the point of intersection of the directrix and the axis of the parabola. That is 4, minus 1. Correct or not? Then obviously the vertex is the midpoint of this thing, no? V. So how we find V? It is the midpoint of 4, minus 1 and 2, 3. That is nothing but 3, 1. All of you got it? Any doubt?
Sir, I understood the whole solution.
Exactly. Now the point is that you can always ask yourself, there is a lot of questions the answer will come within if you have the fundamental understanding of the parabola of solid, isn't it, dear student? And if you look into the particular question, it actually, by means of this question, it has been asked that how well you understood the different, attributes of a parabola. Now the next part of the question is that length of the lattice rectum. We know that the length of the lattice rectum is 4 times the distance between the vertex of the parabola and the focus of the parabola. So we found the vertex. Vertex already found, na? 3, 1. So if you see the length of lattice rectum in a very simple parabola is 4a. What is 4a? It is 4 times of the distance, na? So we found that Vn is the distance between the vertex of the parabola and the focus of the parabola is, in context to our question, it is square root of 5. So it 4 times is 4 root 5 is the length of the lattice rectum. Anyone has the simplest doubt, never hesitate to ask me so. And the equation of the lattice rectum of the parabola. We know that the lattice rectum of the parabola is a line passing through the focus of the parabola and perpendicular to the axis of the parabola. Or we can say the other way, it is parallel to the directrix of the parabola. So the equation of the lattice rectum of the parabola is nothing but it is passing through the point 2, 3. That is y minus 3 is equal to m into x minus 2. What is m? M is nothing but parallel to the directrix of the, and what is the slope of the directrix? According to the given question, slope of the directrix is 1 by 2. So here also it should be 1 by 2. Correct or not? So equation of the lattice rectum is nothing but it is a line parallel to the directrix but passing through the focus. Focus we already know 2, 3, and we know the slope of the straight line, which is the directrix, as 1 by 2. So slope of that lattice rectum should also be 1 by 2. So we get this thing, y minus 3 is equal to 1 by 2 into x minus 2, And after simplification, we get x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0. I hope you understood the solution. Now let me come to the next part of next question. So the next question, let me pull the question. That was the descriptive question, question number 3. So here the question is that 3 normals are drawn from a variable point P to the parabola y square equal to 4ax. If the product of the slopes of any 2 normals is 3, find the locus of the point P. Also, identify the locus. How many of you are able to do it, dear students? If someone is able to do it, please do let me know so that we can discuss the solution. Otherwise,
Sir, I got it.
you got it. I really appreciate. So you can let me know.
Locus is an ellipse.
I'm sorry.
Sir,
Locus
the
of,
locus is an ellipse.
locus is an ellipse.
X square by a square plus y square by b square is 1.
Okay, it looks like it is not the correct one. And let me find it out then. By the way, anyone else is able to find the solution? So let me help you to understand one by one. It is not ellipse, by the way. So now, as we need to find the locus of the point P, so let the coordinate of the point P be alpha comma beta. Let the coordinate of the P be alpha comma beta, from which 3 normals are drawn to the parabola y square equal to 4ax. Now, the general equation of the normal, if you look into it from the theory portion, if you follow that one, the general equation of the normal to a parabola is parabola y square equal to 4ax is y equal to mx minus 2am minus a into m cube. And dear students, this is an equation, it's a cubic equation in M. As it is a cubic equation in M, there are 3 values possible, hence there are 3 normals, where M is the slope of the normals. Now, the point alpha comma beta satisfies the equation of the normal, correct? No? So definitely, instead of y we can write beta, and instead of x we can write alpha, and we get this thing. And eventually, after restructuring, we get this equation. I hope you get whatever I wrote so far. Any doubt? Please do let me know. Now, let's find there are 3 roots. These 3 roots m1, m2, m3. That will be the the 3 slopes of the normals. So now, if that means from a algebraic from a theory of equation point of view, we can assume that m1, m2, m3 be the slopes of the 3 normals. So if this is the case, then we get this thing. Just a minute, let me show this thing. And here we are bringing the concept of algebra here. Any smallest doubt, please have a look into it, and any smallest doubt, never hesitate to let me know. What is that? So as you see, Let M1, M2, M3 be the slopes of the three normals. Now, by means of the relationship between the roots and coefficient, we must get sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a, because m square coefficient is 0 in this equation. No? So it is 0 by a, that is 0. Then product of the two roots at a time, that is m1 m2 plus m2 m3 plus m3 m1 is equal to c by a, that is 2a minus alpha by a. So that's why you get the second one. First one I already said. And the products of the three roots m1 m2 m3 is equal to again minus beta by a, that is a constant term minus of constant term by a. So you got this thing. Now according to the question, according to the given question, the product of the slopes of any two normals is 3. And let us assume, okay, chalo, m1 into m2 is equal to 3. Then what we'll get? If we assume that m1 into m2 is equal to 3, now we are going to get this kind of equation. Okay, just a minute, let me show it to you, and then we'll again resume our discussion. So I can place it here also. I hope able to get it, no, dear students, able to view it. Correct? Now according to the given condition, let's assume m1 into m2 equal to 3. Then that value of m1 into m2 equal to 3, if we apply in the equation number 4, then what we'll get? We'll get 3 into m3 is equal to minus beta by a, and we can get the value of m3 is equal to minus beta by 3a. Correct? Now we need to concentrate on the equation 3. Now let's concentrate on equation 3. So if we concentrate on equation 3, what we are going to get, dear students, let me pull it up, the solution, and then we'll discuss. Now, then what we'll get in the equation number 3, if we write all this thing, m1, m2, already we know 3. Then m2, m3 is m2, m3 is equal to what? m3 into, we can write, m2, m3 into m1 plus m2. Correct or not? So m1, m2 already we wrote 3 from m2, m3 and m3. So this is already 3. And m2, m3 plus m3, m1, we take m3 common and we get m1 plus m2. Okay. And then what we get? 2a minus alpha by a, right hand side. Then what is m1 plus m2? m1 plus m2 we know is minus m3, as you see in the first equation, in this equation. So we get minus m3 square is equal to, so 3 minus m3 square is equal to 2a minus alpha by a. Now what is m3? m3 you already found, minus beta by 3a. So this one, so minus beta by 3a whole square is equal to 2a minus alpha by a. And then we simplify further. And as you see, in all these are all the simplification. And finally we get beta square is equal to 9a into alpha plus a. And we know this is to find the locus, we need to replace alpha by x and beta by y. And eventually we find the locus of the point P is nothing but another parabola whose equation is y square is equal to 9a into x plus a. And this parabola is having a vertex at minus a comma 0, and the length of the Latus rectum is 9a, which is the coefficient of x, we always know. Pratik, I hope you understand, why it is a parabola?
Yes, sir.
Now, I think if none of you have any doubt in this question, then I think I can proceed to the next one. Okay. So the next question, let me pull that question and then followed by we'll discuss. Let's look into the problem first. Sorry. Descriptive question 4 it is. If the ratio of ordinates of 2 points of the parabola y square equal to 4x be 2:1, then prove that the point of intersection of the normals to the parabola at this point describes the curve x minus 2 by 7 whole cube is equal to y square by 36. Those who are not able to get it, I can, explain you the proof, and after that you will find it is absolutely clear to you, I hope. So now whenever you need to find the 2 points, so let me first bring the, whenever you take the 2 points, dear students, always remember that you need to take the parametric form. Always take parametric form, because that will give you a lot of advantage, because that is the fundamental point behind taking a parametric equation, because the number of parameters, number of unknowns is actually reduced. What we are doing here, let a and b, the coordinate of the a be t1 square 2t1 and b is t2 square 2t2 be the 2 points on the parabola y square equal to 4x. Generally, the parametric point on the parabola y square equal to 4ax is 80 square comma 280, but in this question 4x, a is 1, hence 80 square become t square and 280 become 2t. So 2 points a and b are, as you see, it is t1 square 2t1 and t2 square 2t2 with the 2 points on the given parabola, so that the ratio of the ordinates of the point A and B be 2:1. That means T1 is to T2 is 2:1 according to the question. So that means we get T1 is equal to 2T2. Now prove that the point of intersection of the normals of the parabola. Now let P alpha beta be the points of the intersection of the normals to the parabola at this point A and B. Now, according to the question, we need to prove that the locus of the point P, the alpha beta, is described by this equation, what you see, x minus 2 by 7 whole cube is equal to y square by 36. How to prove that? Now, we know one thing, dear students, the equation of the normal to the parabola at a particular parametric point t1 square 2t1 is given by this equation. You need to go to the formula sheet to remember this and to apply this. Similarly, for the other point t2 square 2t2, the equation of the normal at the point t2 square 2t2 of the parabola y square equal to 4ax should be y equal to minus t2x plus 2t2 plus t2 cube. So these are the two equations we got. Now, the point alpha beta must satisfy these two equations, no? Correct? So these two alpha beta definitely satisfy these two equations. So what we are going to get, if alpha beta satisfying these two equations, we definitely going to get this kind of relation. Please have a look into it. That we apply the value of alpha in the equation number 2 and 3. So we get beta equal to minus T1 alpha plus 2T1 plus T1 cube, and beta equal to minus T2 alpha plus 2T2 plus T2 cube. Now from the above equation 4 and 5, we get the what? Because beta is same, so right hand side equals, so we get this one. And we rearrange this one. And after rearranging, we get T1 minus T2 common, and T1 cannot be equal to T2, na? Because A and B are the different points. They cannot be the coincident point, same point. So we can, divide both sides of the equation of this equation by T1 minus T2. And we get alpha equal to 2 plus T1 square plus T1 T2 plus T2 square. That means what we get, alpha equal to 2 plus 4 into T2 square plus 2 into T2 square plus T2 square. From the equation number 1, because we know that T1 is equal to 2 into T2. So instead of T1, we are writing T2. So we get T1 square become 2T2 whole square. That means 4T square. T1 into T2 become 2T2 into T2. That means 2T2 square, and T2 square is T2 square. So from here we get T2 square is equal to alpha minus 7 by 2. I hope all of you got it. Now once you get this thing, then all you need to do is that from the equation 4 and 5, we need to we need to find the value of T2, and then we will actually simplify further. So what we are going to get it from here? We are going to get something like this. Algebraic simplification, if you look into it. So what we get from equation number 4 and 5, equation number 4, we are multiplying by T2, and then equation number 5, we are multiplying by T1 and subtract equation number 4 minus equation number 5, and we'll get this kind of equation. Quite straightforward. And from there, what we get, beta is equal to, we get 6 T2 cube, because here also we are applying that one, that T1 equal to 2 T2 here. So we get T2 cube is equal to beta by 6. Now these two equations are very important. T2 cube is equal to beta by 6, and T2 square is equal to alpha minus 7 by 2. Now in both these equations, we can replace T2, correct or not? We can replace T2. So how we can do this thing? Very simple thing, and we are able to prove eventually. So if you look into this one, and I just pull the solution here, sorry. Now here our concentration on equation number 6 and equation number 7. If we look into equation number 6 and 7, so in equation number 6, we get T2 is equal to alpha minus 7 by 2 power 1 by 2. Okay, so let me pull the solution and let me show you. Just give me a second. It came. So now by eliminating T2 from these two equations, equation number 6 and 7, what we get? Alpha minus 7 by 2 power 3. That means we are getting T2 power 6 is equal to beta minus 6 by 2, beta minus 6 by 2 whole square. So from here, what we get, we know that the moment we need to find the locus, we need to replace alpha by x and beta by y, and we get this one. Any doubt at any point of time in the entire solution, please do let me know. Okay, this is little lengthy, derivation. Shall I proceed to the next question, dear students? Shrest, Pratik, Tejas, may I proceed to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'll bring the descriptive question 5, and if anyone is able to make the solution, then please do let me know. Okay. So if you look into this one, this particular question is that descriptive question 5. Find the equation of the parabola for which the line x plus y equal to 2 is the tangent at the vertex and 4, 4 is the focus. Okay, so if any one of you are able to do it, you can let me know. Otherwise, I can help you to find the solution.
Sir, is it x square plus y square minus 16x minus 16y minus 2xy plus 48 is equal to 0?
You are almost there. Unfortunately, this is not exactly correct. But few of your terms are actually matching, but not exactly. Let's look into it. There must be, by hearing your answer, it seems to me that you made some kind of a silly mistake. Now, let's see in the solution. And if before I proceed, if any one of you wants to tell me your solution, you are free to tell me. Or someone is not able to do it, just have a look into my solution and ask me question. Before that, please confirm that you are able to view the screen properly, dear student. Now, let's, all of you are able to view the screen properly, na, Pratik?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We know that the axis of the parabola is the line passing through the focus of the parabola and is perpendicular to the tangent of the parabola at the vertex. Hence, based on the information as given in the question, we get the equation of the axis of the parabola as y minus 4 is equal to 1 into x minus 4. Why? Because it is passing through the point 4, 4, because it is passing through the vertex, no? And it is perpendicular to the tangent of the parabola at the vertex. Now, what is the slope of the tangent to the parabola at the vertex? That is equal to minus 1, na? Because x plus y equal to 2. What is the slope of this straight line? X plus y equal to 2 is minus 1. So slope of our equation, the equation what we are going to find, the equation of the axis of the parabola should be 1. So from here we get the equation as y equal to x. Now the vertex of the parabola, so there are the of is ignore it. Now the vertex of the parabola is the point of intersection of tangent to the parabola at its vertex. Its equation is what? X plus y equal to 2, and the axis of the parabola is y equal to x. Now, by solving this equation, we get the coordinate of the vertex is 1, 1. Correct or not? Correct. I hope it is clear.
Sir, is it x square plus y square minus 24x minus 24y minus 2xy plus 48?
Correct. That is the correct answer. So hopefully you
I
made a silly mistake, right?
I did a silly mistake.
Yeah. So these are the very important thing. Notice it down. Anyway, so from here what we get? So you get the vertex as 1, 1. Now let h, k be the point of intersection of the directrix of the parabola and the axis of the parabola. Then what? Then the vertex must be the midpoint of the midpoint between the a and v. Correct or not? So then what you get? H plus 4 by 2 equal to 1 and k plus 4 by 2 is equal to 1 because that is the vertex coordinate 1, 1. And from here we get the value of h and k as -2 and -2. Both h and k as -2. I hope it is clear so far. Now we get the equation of the directrix. How we can find the equation of the directrix? Let's find it out. Now we get the equation of the directrix as below. What is that? It passes to the point A -2, -2 and is parallel to the line y equal to x plus y equal to 2. The equation of the tangent at the vertex, obviously, no? The equation of the directrix is what? It must, passes to the point A -2, -2. Okay, because A is the point of intersection of the directrix and the axis of the parabola. So definitely the directrix should pass to the point A and is parallel to the line x plus y equal to, which is nothing but the equation of the tangent at the vertex. Obviously, the tangent at the vertex of the parabola is parallel to the directrix of the parabola, or the other way. We can say directrix of the parabola is parallel to the tangent at the vertex to the parabola. So from here what we say? It passes to the point -2, -2. So y plus 2 should be equal to m into x plus 2. But what is m here? M is nothing but the slope of the line x plus y equal to, because it is parallel. So -1. The slope of the line x plus y equal to 2 is -1. So here also it will be -1. So we get x plus y plus 4 equal to 0 is the equation of the tangent at the vertex. Sorry, it is the equation of the directrix. Correct? So we find the equation of the directrix as x plus y plus 4 equal to 0. Now let P alpha comma beta be a point on the parabola, and we need to find the equation of the parabola, that is the locus of the point alpha beta. Correct or not? According to the question, if you notice. So how to find that one? Very simple. We can use the properties of the parabola. What properties? So let me pull the solution and then explain further. Now, based on the property of parabola, we conclude that the distance between the points is 4, 4, okay, which is the focus, and alpha, beta, that is the P, is equal to the perpendicular distance from the point alpha, beta to the directrix. That is the fundamental definition of that, parabola. If you recall, that is the eccentricity is equal to E. The distance between any point on the parabola to the focus is equal to the perpendicular distance from that point to the directrix. Just to give you a recap, if you notice that, what is, suppose this is the parabola, then this is the focus, no? And this is a point on the parabola, and maybe this is the directrix. Suppose this is the directrix. Then what do you know? The equation. So maybe directrix is not, let this is by directrix. Sorry, let me draw it properly. Let me draw it here. Suppose this is the parabola, this is the focus, This is a point on the parabola and this is the directrix. So SP, and suppose M is the perpendicular distance from the point P to the directrix. So suppose it is D1, D2 is the directrix. So according to the definition of parabola, PS equal to PM. That's what we have done. That is called the eccentricity, correct or not? And after that we made a simple, algebraic simplification, and finally we get this kind of equation, that is alpha square plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta minus 24 alpha minus 24 beta plus 48 equal to 0. Now locus of the point alpha beta is nothing but replace alpha by x and beta by y, and we get the equation as x square plus y square minus 2xy minus 24x minus 24y plus 48 equal to 0. And we get, this is the required equation as asked in the question. Clear or not clear, dear student? Absolutely clear. Okay. Now I'd like to discuss the objective questions. But before I proceed, if you have any doubt in any of these 5 descriptive questions, never hesitate to let me know. So let's look into the first objective question. Let me pull that one, and then we can discuss. So it is MCQ 1.
So is it C?
Sir, C.
Absolutely, it is C. If I can those who are not able to get it can have a quick look into the solution, and you will get an idea why it is C. Absolutely correct you are. It is C indeed. Appreciate. Okay, so now if all of you are able to understand very clearly, then I can proceed to the next question. So let me pull the next question.
Sir, is it D?
Okay, absolutely it is correct. It is, it is D. All of you got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is D. I can share the solution. You can have a look into it after that. So in case someone is not able to get it, you can get some idea. Okay, so as all of you are able to make that correct answer for question 2, Let's proceed to question number 3. Okay, just a minute. Just give me a minute. I think the last question I didn't, you know, provide the solution properly. Just give me a minute, please. So it is taking little longer time. So after that, what I'll do is that I will take that entire PDF file. Okay, so let me give a minute, please, so that the solution comes. After that, we'll proceed to the other one. Yeah. So as you get it correctly, question number 2. Now I will go to the main page, main question paper page. So where you will able to view all the questions together. Now question number 3, dear students,
Sir, A.
appreciate your answer. It is, indeed, question number 3 is indeed A. Now,
So I didn't get it.
okay, sure. So the point is that I can give you hints on that question number 3 is that, and you can proceed further and then again you can be in touch with me. If 3 normals can be drawn from h comma 2 to the parabola y square equal to minus 4x, then which one of these 4 options is true? Now the what is the generic equation of the normal to the parabola y square equal to 4ax is y equal to mx minus 2am minus am cube. But in our question, a is equal to 1, so equation become y equal to mx plus 2m plus 2m cube. Correct or not? Now, according to the given question, that equation, that straight line, passing through the point h comma 2. So definitely instead of y, you can write 2, and instead of x, you can write h. And what you will get, you will get a cubic equation in m and h. Correct? Now, you need to find, you will get the cubic equation something like that, m cube plus h plus 2 into m minus 2. Now, according to the given, now it's a very perfect amalgamation of algebra and coordinate geometry. According to the given question, 3 normals are drawn. That is the equation that mq plus h plus 2 into m minus 2 equal to 0 must have 3 distinct real roots. Okay, that means what? So let's assume fm. So if I can tell you this as fm, what I was telling is that, so let me pull it here. So what I'm saying is that whatever I said so far, from here, if we bring that, the equation fm, okay, So let me pull that one. Yeah, please have a look into it. Later we will discuss in details. We will discuss, but what I am telling is that you get a very clear idea that it is a cubic equation in M, and after that, as that equation has three distinct real roots, so one conclusion we can draw is that the differentiation of that expression with respect to M must be 0. Okay. Otherwise, that is the property of the roots now. If a equation is having three distinct real roots, that means its differentiation must have two distinct real roots. Suppose I have a cubic equation, ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d equal to 0. Assume that ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d equal to 0. That is a cubic equation, and it has been informed that cubic equation has three distinct real roots. That means the differentiation of the corresponding polynomial expression must have two distinct zeros. That means the corresponding equation should have two distinct roots. That's what here it is mentioned. Okay, and that means 3m square plus h plus 2 equal to 0 must have two distinct real roots, and from there those two distinct real roots means what? Discriminant should be greater than 0, and from there we found the value of h is less than -2. Dear students, did you get the idea? You may not get the entire solution at this moment. You can look.
Sir, yes, sir, I got the answer. I solved it myself. And then I got it again.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Now let's proceed to the next question, question number 4. Question number 4, what is the correct option you got, dear students? Okay, I can tell you. For question number 4, it is option A. You can look into it and you can always get back to me later whether you got this correct or not. Okay. Question number 4 is option A. I will explain you later if you do not get it. Okay.
Sir, I tried it, but I was getting some like root values.
Okay, then I can
Sir, I
give
got it.
You got it. So here the idea is quite simple. It is little challenging question. I do understand. So to first take the point alpha beta on the parabola y equal to x square plus 7x plus 2, which is
Sir, I tried it like this. The parabola is given, so I like the normal of the equation of the parabola should be like a parallel to the straight line given. No, wait. Which will be perpendicular to the equation of line given. The normal.
yeah, correct.
Then I try to equate it and
Okay, so here the idea is something like that. In yours, the statement what you propose, so that is actually not considering all the conditions. You see in this way, let the point P be alpha comma beta on the given parabola y equal to x square plus 7x plus 2, which is nearest to the straight line y equal to 3x minus 3. They apply the concept of that minima maxima. Then we must conclude that the tangent to the given parabola at the point alpha comma beta must be parallel to the straight line y equal to 3x minus 3. Correct or not? So now we need to find the tangent to the parabola. For that, you need to find the differentiation of that function y equal to x square plus 7x plus 2, because we know the slope of the tangent is nothing but the value of dy dx of the corresponding curve. So for the function y equal to x square plus 7x plus 2, if you make a dy dx, you will get 2x plus 7. Now the value of dy dx at the point alpha comma beta should be 2 alpha plus 7. Now according to the condition, 2 alpha plus 7 should be equal to 3, and we get eventually alpha equal to -2. And as we get alpha equal to -2, that point alpha beta satisfies the equation of the parabola, y equal to x square plus 7x plus 2, and we get the value of beta equal to -8.
yes, sir, I'll try to solve and tell you later.
Yeah, absolutely. So -2, -8 should be the one. Got it? So now let me proceed to the next one, dear students. So just a minute. Okay, so let's proceed to the next one. Question number 5. Please do let me know. I can tell you the correct option. It is option D.
Option D.
Yes, sir, I got it, sir.
Yes, sir. D.
Okay. If you if someone is not able to get it, you can contact me after the class so we can have a detailed discussion, because here the derivation is little lengthy. So due to interest of time, we need to conclude it, but we will be in touch after that. Question number 6, you get option D. Okay, dear students.
Yes, sir.
Question number 6, we get option D. Question number
Yes,
7
sir.
is option A.
Yes, sir.
Question number 8. Question number 7 is option A. Question number 8 is option A.
Sir, how do you do this?
Okay. So the point here, if you look into the question, if the normals at the point P1 and P2 of the parabola y square equal to 4ax intersect at hk on the parabola only, then the ordinates of P1 and P2 are the roots of which of the equation? This is little challenging question. Now, let me give you hints. So, there is a precondition, if you look into my study material, you will get it, that let's take the point P1 as a parametric point on the parabola, that is AT1 square, 2AT1, and P2 be AT2 square, 2AT2. According to the given condition, the normals at the point P1 and P2 of the parabola y square equal to 4ax intersect on the parabola only. So there is a condition that T1 into T2 should be equal to 2. That is a condition. If two parametric points, okay, the normals are these two parametric points, intersect at a point which is on the parabola, then T1 into T2 has to be equal to 2. That is one thing. Now, what is the generic equation of a normal to a parabola y square equal to 4ax? That we know. At any parametric point T1 is y equal to minus T1x plus 2AT1 plus AT1 cube. Similarly, you can get the other one if you can find in the same manner, dear students, that for the first one, so I said that y equal to T1x plus 2AT1 plus AT1 cube. Similarly, equation of the normal to the given parabola y square equal to 4x at the parametric point P2, that is AT2 square 2AT2, should be y equal to minus T2x plus 2AT2 plus AT2 cube, and both these one satisfied by the point h comma k, and you proceed further, then you will get the condition. Okay, and proceed further, you will get that you need to eliminate these parameters. Please proceed and do let me know. We'll discuss again. Okay. Dear students, may I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question number 9. It is option A. Okay. Question number 10. It is question number 10. It is option D. Just a minute. Question number 10. It is option D. And you can do one thing, dear students. So you can send me your few of you send me your detailed workout. So if you can send me your neat and clean workout, then I can look into all of your solutions and again we can have a discussion. Question number 11 is option D. Question number 12, we get option B. Question number 13, we get option A. question number 14. Question number 14, we get option C. And finally, the last question, that is question number 15, we get option C. So please be in touch with me, and most importantly, what I always say, please, go to the online platform at www.KonarClasses.com and give as many practice tests as you can give. And that will, then it will be solving this kind of problem become much more simpler. With this, I would like to, conclude the class for today now. And if you have any specific question, you can ask me. Otherwise, we will discuss later. And I will be sending another paper on laws of motion in physics in another 1 hour from now. And we can discuss that solution in our next class on Tuesday. Is it fine, dear students? Shrest, Pratik, Tejash?
Yes, sir.
All right. Shrest, is it fine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you then. Appreciate.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I don't understand the reflection of the parabola to a straight line. The question 10 similar.
Okay, sure. We can discuss. I have some time. We can discuss now. You see that if you, there is a particular formula for that. If alpha beta be the arbitrary point on the parabola y square equal to 4ax, so what we get? Definitely beta equal to beta square equal to 4 alpha. Now, there is a theory, and that theory you need to know. If r comma s, the coordinate be the image of the point p comma q due to the reflection about the straight line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then there must be, we get an equation. Okay, so let me share this thing with you so that you can get an idea. Okay, just a minute. Just give me a minute, please. And that is why I always say that please, before giving this exam, it is always recommended that, you appear for, go through the theory very well. Going through the theory very well is extremely important. So please have a look into it. I hope this is the question number 10, right? This is question number 10. So what I was telling is that this is the, relevant condition has to be satisfied. If r comma s be the image of the point p comma q due to the reflection about the straight line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, we must have this relation, and that relation, it is there in the study material as available in the online test platform.
Sir, the point PQ is on the parabola.
Correct. And that is why we get this beta square equal to 4 alpha, no?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Correct, no?
Yes, sir. So why the -2 in the equation is like a standard thing in the...
Yeah, exact. That's what I'm telling, that you need to go through the theory part first. Because if you do not remember this thing, that r minus p by a is equal to s minus q by b is equal to -2 into ap plus bq plus c by a square plus b square, you will not able to solve this problem, as simple as that. You got my point, what I'm talking, Shrest?
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Okay.
And apart
Yes.
from this question, any other questions, if you have any doubt, please, do let me know, okay? You will get the class notes in another 15 minutes from now.
Okay, sir.
Anything else? You have any specific question for me?
No, sir. Not now. If
Okay.
I can't solve the other questions which we discussed, then
Sure.
I'll ask.
Absolutely. You are always, as you know, that I'm always available over WhatsApp. Huh? I'll answer it.
Okay, sir.
But most importantly, what I say is that, these you can able to answer this type of questions if you actually make more and more practice test at KonarClasses.com. That is very important. That's why I always say that appear more and more practice test. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll have our next class on Tuesday. Till then, best wishes. Bye.
Thank you, sir.